twin 35mm fans in there.
That should go.
Yeah, sometimes better than others.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Fly.
whoa! Oh, this spectacular flying machine on video, or crashing machine, or whatever you want to call it. Washing machine. Look at that, it's already ready to go. I don't believe it, it's in the air.
Like it's supposed to, I think.
I think so. Well, you don't see that every day.
Who doesn't love auto gyros?
They're so weird.
First air shows back in the 60s.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of people were into those
gyros.
full size.
There was like a club or something there, and they had a bunch of them.
Well, you don't do loops and rolls and stuff with these, so that's pretty much it right here. All this awesome flying action going on. The landing is the hard part. Well, landing and takeoff, of course, but I had that breeze that I was going into. That helped a lot. But they kind of weather vane into the breeze, so you're kind of stuck whatever way it decides it wants to take off. If there's not enough room, you might want to abort that takeoff. Nope!
Jesus.
That ended. Is it gonna fly? I think it might. This thing flies so well.
It's funny, it's even the little cubs fly well. I don't know.
Yeah, Cubs are one of those planes that it doesn't matter what size it is, it still flies well. Like the Trojan, the T6 or T26 Trojan. I've never seen one that didn't fly well. Even the little tiny, micro ones fly well. And Cubs too, they all seem to just, the design just lends itself to fly really good no matter what size. Usually getting them in the air is the hard part. The guy that had this before, the guy that built it, put it on floats. And I think it was a lot easier to fly off of water because your angle of attack is almost level. Maybe it might be a little bit nose up.
Yeah,
But I mean, this gear, I should have put smaller gear on it. I'll just put a tall tail skid on it and fly it that way.
to match the tire size. That seems reasonable, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, I worked at Cub Crafters years ago, and one of the favorite mods they had was to add 6 inches to the landing gear, 6 inches of length to the landing gear, and the impact lift was incredible on them. Yeah, you put 30-inch Airstreak tires and 6-inch extended gear, and that thing is just, it looks like this one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I don't think any of them climb out like that. Crazy. That was about 3/4 throttle.
Stress for that kind of acceleration.
Yeah, it's probably not really made for that. Our models are generally a lot stronger than the real deal.
The fabric is supposed to stay on.
Yeah, the cotton would come off of the wings at that point, the old mercerized cotton. I think this thing would be a blast with ailerons, but just a rudder elevator setup just seems really adequate with it. I don't have the battery super secure, so I don't really want to do any crazy, well, I guess that climb out was sort of crazy, but it can't really go back very far, and it is a little nose heavy, so I really should put a battery tray in it. Right now the battery's where the fuel tank was. It's
That's
just,
cool.
this thing is
That
just
flies really nice.
just a blast, you know? Meow. Kind of wallows around with that rudder. Alright, time for a loop. Oh yeah, easy peasy.
The trim's still the same?
Yeah, trim is still the same, so.
Excellent.
This thing is a blast. Should try a touch and go with it, see how that works. May not work very well at all. Especially if I end up in the hay trying to do a touch and go. Okay, it doesn't want to come down. Good, fine. So funny, this thing is just, it gets into ground effect and it's like, oh, I just don't think coming down's an option. Just don't think that's going to happen.
News release again about one of those great big ground effect planes. Seems like the Russians were into that for a while.
Oh yeah, they had
I saw a recent one was a sort of a downsized one, and they were taking rich people for rides to Island or some such thing.
oh,
But yeah,
I saw, I think I saw one. It looked kind of like a Delta almost.
yeah, and it's got the tips kind of come down.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it comes on through the. Whoa!